Shalom, Israel, giving honor and praise to the Most High God for the blessing and the reading to His holy and righteous words. Now, Israel, the name of this lesson today is You Are Awake for a Purpose. You're awake for a purpose, and I really want to stress that. I can't stress that enough. I've been seeing the pure ignorance of our people, all right? The pure ignorance is saddening, it's sickening, and it's not funny at all right? Like this past Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is what I call it. It's a lot of our people that's in the truth or know what that holiday stands for. And still we go and celebrate it. It's mad. It's madness. It's sick to see it. All right, you awake for a purpose. The Lord rung your bell and woke you up. That's an honor of the highest honor to wake you for a purpose. All right, we're gonna get into some things to let you know the reason that He woke you. Okay, He awoke you not to go back into the world and say, all right, now I know I'm Israel, let's keep the party going. No. Let's find out, man. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. Because and it's mostly coming from the damn so-called Christians. You act like you love God, but you never do none of His high holy days. You never do anything of His. That's why, when it gets to that scripture where it says they receive the mark on their foreheads, that's you doing the ways of man. Your mind is made up. That's in your mind, man. It's printed on you like a hot iron. I don't get it, man. Sometimes, man, I be damn near pissed to tears, man. Because you slowing up this process, but you will not stop it. You will not stop it. Thus saith the Lord, man. All right, let's get into it, man. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principle of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such as have need of milk, and not of strong meat. Let me break that down for you. When you first get back into this word and find out who you are and the curses and who they fit, that's you getting the milk of the Bible. You can't give an infant meat when it's time to give him milk, because you will choke off the meat. Choking is giving yourself Paul. Paul is the meat of the Bible. You don't need to go straight from beginning, from milk to Paul, because you're gonna choke on it. You're not gonna get it. It's not gonna resonate with you. It's not gonna compute with you yet, till you get into the meat of who you are and knowing who your enemies is. Okay? Stop going to Paul. You don't know who Paul was, a college professor. You in kindergarten trying to learn college mathematics and stuff like that. You're not going to get it yet. All right, let's get to this milk. Then you can make it to the strong meat. Okay? Let's read on, man. Verse 13. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. You see that? Stay in the milk until you grow spiritually. For one, when you're asleep, you're an infant in this word. You're an infant. I still consider myself as a babe in this. All right? Get the milk. And then work your way up. When you grow into a toddler, then you can start spoon feeding a little bread. And it gets a little sweet. Then when you become a teenager or something like that, in the truth, in the spirit, then now you can have meat. All right, let's keep going. But strong meat belongeth to them that are full of age. You see that? In the spirit, we are babes right now. But when you get full of a lot of the milk of this book, then you're ready for that meat. Then you are full age, man. All right, let's keep going. Even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. You see how that breaks all that down? Because right now, some don't even know how to discern the good from the evil. Because nowadays you're in a time where they tell you that the bad is good and the good is bad. Here it is, they mad at damn Kyrie Irving for posting a link that's saying you're something special, you're important. They're mad at Ye for saying that you're the children of Israel. But they ain't said nothing about Dwayne Wade dressing his whole kid up as a damn girl. They're calling that good and calling what they're doing bad. You see how that is? It's bad for that little boy to walk around. They talking about chopping his wang off, man. Before he's even old enough to make that his final decision. He's not even grown yet. You mean to tell me this kid knows what sex he want to have? Because that's really what it's getting to. And in a minute, once they convince you of that, then they're going to convince you that your kids is able to know whether they want to have sex or not. And now here come the pedophiles, because you done allowed them to walk your ass into damnation. Little by little, giving you little breadcrumbs of wickedness. Oh, is it okay the kid to make their own decision? If my kid can't decide where their next damn meal coming from in this household, you is not going to be telling me who you going to be having sex with as a kid. That shouldn't even be on your plate, on your mind yet. But you're going to know one thing. You are a boy. You are a girl. A girl is made to grow up and get with a husband, have kids, and be married, and be righteous before the Lord. That's what you will learn. That's how you're supposed to teach your kids. And to fear God of all. Because you fear God, you're going to walk righteously. I'm sorry, y'all. It's going to be some ranting. I'm sorry. So let's go on to Acts chapter 8, verse 30. Go to Acts chapter 8, verse 30. Because it's time for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to know that you are the children of Israel. You're the children of the Most High God. You're not a nigga. You're not Latinx. You're not a damn wetback. You're the children of the Most High Power. Alright? Let's get this thing right, y'all, so we can get out of here. Let's go to Acts chapter 8 and verse 30. Let's get it. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, that's Isaiah, and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? Now this is Philip asking a brethren, do you understand what you're reading? Now watch what the brother says. He didn't say like a nigga, yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know everything about this. I already know already. That already I know spirit. This is a humble brother, the one that got real sense. Let's find out what he's going to say to him. And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. You see how that is? No, he didn't sit there, let's play the game of wits, because that's what a lot of our brothers and sisters do. The Mr. Me Too, yeah, I knew that already before you. Stop playing, man. If you didn't know, humbly shut the hell up and say, no, I didn't know, brother. Please show me. That's why we're walking around blind. But if we got a Joel Osteen or some pearly white motherfucker sitting in front of us, we all googly-eyed. We all eyes and ears. But when somebody look like me and you say something, oh man, that nigga don't know what he talking about. And you carrying out for generation to generation of how they spoon fed you to hate us and love them. Congratulations. Alright? So let's keep on going, man. Let's keep on going. Alright? Let's go to John chapter 6, verse 29, man. Let's go to John chapter 6, verse 29. And let's get some more into it, man. Alright? Alright. Yahushua answered and said unto them. Matter of fact, let's go up so we can get the context of what he's talking about. Let's go to 28. Then they said unto him, What shall we do that we might work the works of Yahweh, of the Father? They're asking Yahushua that. Yahushua answered and said unto them, This is the work of Yahweh, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent. So the first thing you got to do is, and this goes to the people that's in the truth now, because they get in the truth and then they only believe in the Most High. They do the same Ashkenazi Jewish thing. They don't believe Christ came and died for us. Yes, he came, he did that. He died for us. You know how scary that's going to be for you to go in your walk of life, your whole life now, even when you got woke up and it was him that woke you up, in defense for you to wake and come to him so he can present you to the Father righteously. And then he comes down here, slays his enemies, and then stands your nigga behind right before him and show you what you said, I don't believe in him. The countless times you said that. And you got to look him back in them holy, angry eyes and say, well, I didn't believe that you was here. And he might want to damn ask you, now tell me that in my face. Because, see, this is a black Messiah we're talking about. So he's going to do black stuff and tell you, say it again what you said to the millions of people that tried to wake you. Or you half woke up, so you only believe in my Father, but not me. He might peel your skin off your bones in the midst of your conversation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And what I'm saying really is going to probably be way worse than my small mind can fathom, okay? It's going to be worse. I don't want that smoke, all right? I say that every time, and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't want that smoke, okay? And pray that he don't request me to do it for him, because you're going to be one pilt back brother or sister. Please believe me, all right? Let's go to John chapter 6 and 35, man. Let's go to John chapter 6, verse 35. Let's scroll down to 35. All right, same chapter. Just scroll down to 35 so we can get some more context on it, okay? And Yahushua said unto him, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. You see how real that thing is? He that believes in him shall never hunger and never thirst. For this word, man, that's once again, he's talking about feeding your spirit. This is a spiritual walk we're taking, people. All right? It's very spiritual. And you, right now, when you get it back into this truth, you are a babe. You are an infant. And you have to read to show yourself approved and feed your spirit child. Okay? Because when that day comes and things hit the fan, when the SHTF happens, you're not going to be spiritually ready for battle. You're going to be an infant. And guess what? That's going to turn you into a Judas. And you're going to turn on your own people, man. And the Lord is going to look at you like nothing. You are less than nothing. So spiritually get yourself ready. You might have to be the brother that's have to prove yourself unto blood, man. But guess what? You have to be spiritually, mentally ready for that. And if you're not reading, you partying like a rock star all your damn life, you're going to fold like an old wallet. Okay? Let's keep reading. But I said unto you that ye also have seen me and believe not. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. You see that? That's the things right there that gives me security in him. Okay? You should read and meditate on this, man, because when you come to him, he know we're going to have some falls, but guess what? You always find your way back to him. You get back up, you get back on that horse, you clean yourself off, and you try to your damnness to never turn back to that road again. Go and sin no more is what he said, man. All right, let's keep reading. Verse 38. For I came down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. And this is the Father's will which have sent me, that oft all which he have given me, I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again at the last day. You see that? That even means if you die, he said, I will raise you back up. You got to remember something. He conquered death. So guess what? You die in his name, you gonna be raised back up. A mighty king, man. All right? A mighty person, man. So you shouldn't fear death. Death is only about as long as that little sting until you cross over. Okay? Let's get it right, man. Let's keep reading. This is the last verse I just want to read for you. But I advise y'all, every verse that I read, go back and read for yourself and get this food, man. This is free food. All right? Eat up. Let's get it. Verse 40. And this is the will of him that sent me, that every one which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. You see, he had to repeat it again. All right? Let me read that again, because I want it to burn in your minds like a hot iron, man. And this is the will of him that sent me, that every one which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. All praises be to the Most High Father and His Son, man. All right, let's get this thing right, man, so we can get out of here. I'm sick of this place, y'all. I'm sick of it. I'm just going to tell you, man. And it's been having me winded. But guess what? That's all you got, Satan? Because that's what I say. Come with some more. Because I ain't no cracking or folding in this game. All right? All right, so let's go to John chapter 10 and verse 27. All right, let's go over a couple chapters. And let's go to verse 27. All right? This is confirmation to let you know who you might be in this thing, man. You know, if you had a hard time battling with it, then, man, but listen, one thing you should know is this right here. All right? Let's read this right here. Matter of fact, I just want to, let's go up to 25. I want to just get this in its whole entirety. Yahweh shall answer them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. Okay? Verse 26. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. This for the one that don't want to wait. You probably not Christ's sheep. Let's keep going. Verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I gave unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. All right? I and my Father are one. That's because they have the same purpose. He came to do the will of his Father. That don't mean Christ is God. No, he's our King, and the Father is the God, the one true God. Okay? Let's get it right, y'all. And that's the part right there. If you heard this truth, that's why I tell people, if you heard this truth and you woke up, some woke up faster, some had to battle with it. But long as you waking up, at least trying. But if you ain't got no resonate with this and it don't resonate with you, then check this out. He said that's because you're not my sheep. Don't feel bad for them people, y'all. And I'm sorry, there's going to be some families, there's going to be some aunties, some mother, cousin, uncle, brothers. Guess what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, if you love them that much to give up your kingdom, then the Lord said you're not worthy anyways. Go ahead, jump on to the back. See you in hell, because he's not going to let you reign and be a doorkeeper in the gates of heaven like they used to say in the church. I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the kingdom and all that old goofy talk. You're not finna do no works there. That's your place of rest. You either got two choices. Either you're gonna rest and reign, or you're gonna burn and roast. I mean, it's not quantum physics, man. You can put that two and two together, man, and figure it out. Which one you want to be. But you can't keep this going for long. This is over with. The expiration date is coming up. All right, let's go to Titus chapter 3, verse 5, y'all. Let's go to Titus chapter 3 and verse 5. All right, y'all ready? Okay, let's get it. Not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he saved us by the washing of regeneration and the renewing of the Holy Ghost. How do he wash and regenerate? Because guess what? You've been here before. Believe it or not. When you die, you come back to try to get this thing right again. The Lord been dealing with you all your lives. All right? With S at the end. Plural. All your lives. You ain't the unique. You is unique. You the only one. But you kept coming back. All right? In the washing of regeneration, because guess what? You was here before. And guess what? You probably found your way back to him again. Every time you try to get it right and you find your way back to him, and then you got old, and then you probably died, or you probably in one of your other paths, like you probably was murdered, whatever. Only the Lord knows. But you've been here before, and that's regenerating. That's why, if you notice, they show these pictures now on the internet where it show like Jay-Z, and they like show like an old 1940s or 1800 version of him, and they look the same. Guess what? That part is really him. Regenerated. But the technology is getting better and better, where they keeping all these pictures and starting to find they selves from back then. Kind of sound far-fetched, don't it? But guess what? The Lord said he ain't dealt with no new souls. These is all the same souls. Guess what? So you got to understand this. Them same rebellious damn people that was in the wilderness, guess what? Could be your mother, can be your auntie, can be your brother, hell, could be your child. The Lord shuffles that deck and spread them back out on the card table of life again, in whatever order. You might become the daughter of the rebellious one, and you was one of the ones that followed him. All right, let's get this thing right, man. Let's get it right. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19, verse 28. All right, let's keep this thing going. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19 and verse 28. And let's make some sense of this stuff, shall we? All right, so let's get it. We're going to read this down to about 30. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, there go that word, hold on to it, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see that? And every one that have forsaken houses and brothers and or sisters or fathers or mothers or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Sign me up. Hell, I've lost things like that before I even got in the truth. So he was already prepping me. Sign me up. All right? But the Lord said, a lot of y'all followed me through the washing of the regeneration. Guess what? Got news for you. This probably ain't your first time being woke. Imagine the 1700 version of you. You was in the 1700s. Guess what? You probably was in slavery at the time. More than likely you were. And you woke up again. And you started spreading the news amongst your brothers. And then you got killed or lynched or something. But then guess what? Here you are now, 2022, watching videos again. Because your spirit always bears witness. Wait a minute. That sounds familiar. That sounds like us. This is what the Yahushua is saying. A lot of y'all is going to follow me through the washing of the regeneration. All right? It's not far-fetched to say you've been here before. Maybe to the blind or the sleep you're going to sound crazy because they want to go on this call of reincarnation and think you're going to come back as a damn frog. No. You was a man in your past life. You're going to be a man in the future. You always, when the Lord made that one spirit, that one soul, he made it uniquely for who you are. You're not a damn, I feel like I'm a girl in this damn man's body. No, nigga, it's just because you confused as hell and somebody messed you up. All right, let's get yourself right. Verse 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. We got next. You understand me? We have next. What's the respect of my Father's name? All right. So all right, let's go back to John. We're gonna dance around in John a lot today. All right. So let's go back to John chapter 6 and verse 44. All right. Back to John chapter 6 verse 44. And we're going to read it down to 45. Because this is going to just get you right. No man can come to me except the Father which have sent me draw him. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to go up one. I'm just going to keep doing that today because I just want this to burn in your head. Okay? Yahushua therefore answered and said unto them, murmur not among yourselves, because they was, gossiping. No man can come to me except the Father which have sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of Yahweh. Every man therefore that have heard and have learned of the Father cometh unto me. Not that any man have seen the Father, save he which is of God, he have seen the Father. Okay? Verily, verily I say unto you, he that believeth on me have everlasting life. I am the bread of life. Alright, eat up, y'all. Let's get these words in. Let's get the Father. Let's get back to the Father. And let's glorify him and his glorious Son, man. And put some respect on that King's name. He came down here and walked that walk, talked that talk, and bagged it all up. And looked death in the face and laughed at it. And made death his bitch. Okay? I'm sorry to sound a little ghetto today, but I need you to feel this. You understand me? I need you to feel this. Put some respect on the Father and the Son's name, man. All right, so let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. I ain't going to keep you long. We almost done. And this is going to record it, right? So these things, I let you know, when you watch these videos, you can't. It's a setup, bro. You can't watch this and then go back in the damn world and start rolling up and all that. It's going to affect you. Let me tell you why. Because when you read this, it's a setup, bro. You are in. You are woke up and you deserve a kingdom. It's the best setup, you ask me. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you set me up to get a kingdom and rule on earth? Yes, I did. If you're going to hate me because I tell you the truth, then get your hate on, player. All right? But you've been set up. Right here proves it. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. He's saying you and anything that you made, babies and all of that stuff, may live, man. All right? But this is recorded against you this day, man. That means the Lord is logged in on you. He locked in. He got his scopes on you and everything. So go on and win. All right. Let's go to John chapter 8, verse 23. Yeah, let's go to John chapter 8, verse 20. Go back to John chapter 8, verse 23. All right. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we're going to read this down to 24. All right? Let's get it. And he said unto them, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. Let's stop right there 1 second. Bars. Okay, from our king, man. Yahweh Shai. Bars. All right, let's go. Verse 24. I said therefore unto you, that ye shall die in your sins. For if ye believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins. So this is a serious thing, man. If you don't believe in him, what's the point of you just saying, I'm just going to follow the Most High? Let me tell you something. That's how you could tell a lot of these yayas is really not reading that book like they should. Because if you seen how, no joke, our father was in the Old Testament, you not wanting to skip Christ and go straight to the Most High, because you do anything out of pocket. He'd have had a prophet at your door with stones ready to put your ass down. The Father don't play that, man. Christ had to come and die for us now, literally to stand and be in our defense. He's literally our lawyer, man. Because you know the things that we've done in our life right now, man, we'd be roasting in hell right now. Put some respect on that man's name. Alright? I can't stress that enough, y'all. Let's scroll down to verse 39. Scroll down to verse 39. And they out here talking about happy Thanksgiving, celebrating the rape, rob, and murder of your damn ancestors. You are outside of your damn minds. You can't make this stuff up. You know we the lost tribe. We are the lost sheep. Alright, let's get it, man. Verse 39. They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Yahushua saith unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. Okay? You would do the works of Abraham. But this is how a lot of people is against us in the spirit, right? Watch this, verse 40. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of Yahweh. This did not Abraham. Abraham didn't do that. So let's find out the type of things that Abraham did. All right? Let's scroll down to verse 45. All right? Matter of fact, I want to just keep on reading it to 45 so you can get it in its entirety. All right? Verse 41. Ye do the deeds of your father. Thus saith they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even Yahweh. See, right then in his face, they already didn't believe he was the Messiah that came, man. They didn't believe it. All right, so they're going to think the same thing when he come back. Now watch this. Yahweh said unto them. Let me see. Wait. I done lost my place, y'all. I got too much. Okay, yep, okay. Verse 42. Yahweh said unto them, if God were your father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from Yahweh. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. All right, verse 43. Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Watch this. Ye are of your father, the devil. So if you don't believe Christ, he already just told you who you are of. You are of your father, the devil. All right? That's thus saith the Lord. That's not thus saith John. I didn't tell you nothing. There's no thus saith Gino nowhere in here. All right? So let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right. I want to read. I'm going to start it again from the top, okay? Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So, if you are of the lustful world and you just love the pleasures of this world, you know who you are, the seed of Satan. I mean, thus saith Yahweh, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really believe in him and you really love your people, you would do accordingly. You would follow him. All right? You will follow him. Verse 45. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. Okay? This thing is a serious walk, man. So let's go, and I still want to go on let's find out the works of Abraham. All right? Let's go to Acts 26. Let's see the things that Abraham did, for instance. What is his type of works? All right, let's go to that. Acts 26 and 17. All right, and we're going to read it to 18. Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee. Okay? Matter of fact, let's go up one and read every time. And I'm doing this on purpose to show you, when you don't get something, always go up or to the beginning of the chapter. Is going to give you the context of what you're reading about. All right? So I'm doing this on purpose just to show you. If you ever start somewhere, go up if you don't get it. Okay? Verse 16. But rise and wait. Yeah. Verse 16, but rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in the which I will appear unto thee. Okay, so this is the time when you go further up, you'll find out that this is the part where before Paul was Paul, he was Saul. He was a killer, all right, thinking he was doing the Lord's work. And Christ knocked him off his horse and took his eyesight for 3 days, man. Until he had to explain to Paul that you are killing me. You think you're doing the Lord's work and you're actually fighting, you're kicking against the bricks. All right, you're kicking against the pricks against me, Paul. You're killing me. Because that's what Christ considered you and me when you're walking in him. When you're talking, thus saith the Lord, Christ considered you him. All right, so let's go on. Verse 17. Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee. This is what Christ does with us, y'all. All right? This is what Christ does to us. He wakes you up for a purpose, to send you to go and wake up the people, delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee. Verse 18, to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Hasatan, Satan, unto Yahweh, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. Praise be Yahweh. All right? Praise be Yahweh, man. So that's what I wanted to give y'all. I hope y'all have a happy Sabbath, man. Keep the Sabbath day holy and live. Follow the Father. This thing is not, we don't have long, y'all. All right? I love y'all, man. Shalom.